In recent years, the world of bonsai has been shaken by the introduction of an unnatural phenomenon known as artificial rapid growth. This practice, often referred to as artistic bonsai, involves the use of chemical growth stimulants to dramatically accelerate the development of bonsai trees, enabling growers to produce mature-looking specimens in mere months rather than the years or even decades typically required by traditional methods. This innovation has left many bonsai purists scratching their heads, wondering about its implications for the future of this ancient art form. So, in today's episode, we Riga Na explore the potential adverse effects of this practice on both the tree's health and the integrity of bonsai as an art form. We analyze how this practice may be undermining the fundamental principles that have made bonsai so captivating throughout history. And finally, we discuss whether the pursuit of quick results through artificial means is ultimately eroding the essence of what makes a bonsai a true work of art. Let's start with growth speed. The use of growth stimulants like caclobutrazol and amino acids allows for unprecedented growth rates in bonsai, accelerating the aging process to a pace that mimics the early stages of a tree's life. In contrast, traditional bonsai cultivation embraces a slower, more deliberate approach where growth is carefully managed to ensure longevity and aesthetic refinement. By mimicking natural processes, traditional bonsai encourages gradual development, allowing the tree to reach its full potential at a natural rate. This approach ensures that each growth ring tells a story, contributing to the tree's unique character and historical depth. On the other hand, artistic bonsai, with its emphasis on rapid growth, disrupts this delicate balance. By artificially forcing accelerated growth, these trees lose the opportunity to develop a rich tapestry of growth rings that signify the passage of time and contribute to their overall charm. This manipulation of growth patterns not only alters the tree's development, but also diminishes its capacity to adapt to environmental changes and stressors. Longevity, closely tied to growth patterns, is another crucial consideration. Traditional bonsai techniques prioritize long-term care, aiming to extend the tree's lifespan while maintaining its health and beauty. Techniques like root pruning and minimal fertilization ensure that the tree's resources are used efficiently, promoting longevity and resilience. Artistic bonsai, with its focus on rapid growth, may inadvertently compromise the tree's long-term survival. Accelerated growth can lead to structural weakness and make the tree more susceptible to pests, diseases, and environmental stress. By prioritizing speed over stability, artistic bonsai risks creating trees that are visually impressive but lack the robustness to thrive over extended periods. Artistic value lies at the core of any discussion about bonsai. Traditional bonsai is celebrated for its artistry, which stems from the harmonious balance between the tree's inherent beauty and the human touch. Bonsai artists spend years honing their skills, understanding the language of trees, and developing an intuitive connection with their living art forms. They see each tree as a unique entity with its own story to tell. In contrast, artistic bonsai, with its emphasis on novelty and instant gratification, may overshadow the subtle nuances that define traditional bonsai. The focus shifts from the organic flow of the tree's growth to the imposition of human will, potentially leading to contrived and less meaningful works of art. This shift in focus could diminish the sense of wonder and tranquility that traditional bonsai evokes, replacing it with a more manufactured and less authentic aesthetic experience. Commercial worth, often a byproduct of artistic value, is another area where the two approaches diverge. Traditional bonsai, with its painstaking cultivation and emphasis on quality over quantity, naturally commands a higher price tag. These bonsai are not just decorative items, but tangible expressions of an artist's dedication and skill. The value lies not only in the monetary sense, but also in the intangible heritage and cultural significance they represent. Artistic bonsai, while potentially more visually striking, may struggle to achieve the same level of commercial success due to its reliance on artificial stimulants and less nuanced aesthetics. The lack of depth in growth patterns and the compromised longevity may detract from its perceived value, limiting its appeal to a niche market of those seeking novelty over enduring quality. Environmental impact is a critical consideration in the context of bonsai cultivation. Traditional bonsai techniques emphasize a symbiotic relationship between the tree and its environment, encouraging natural growth patterns and biodiversity. By mimicking natural conditions, traditional bonsai promotes a balanced ecosystem that supports local flora and fauna. Artistic bonsai, with its focus on rapid growth and potentially less diverse plantings, may disrupt this delicate balance. The use of chemical growth stimulants can have unintended consequences on the surrounding environment, potentially affecting soil quality, water systems, and local wildlife. Furthermore, the emphasis on achieving a mature appearance quickly may lead to the use of non-native species or mass production techniques that compromise the ecological integrity of the bonsai. The ethics of bonsai cultivation are deeply intertwined with both its artistic value and environmental impact. Traditional bonsai has long held a deep sense of respect for the natural world, recognizing the inherent beauty and balance of ecosystems. This ethical approach extends to the treatment of bonsai trees, which are viewed as living works of art to be cherished and nurtured over time. In contrast, artistic bonsai, with its focus on rapid growth and potentially harmful stimulants, may undermine these ethical considerations. The use of chemical growth stimulants can be seen as a form of exploitation, prioritizing human desire for instant gratification over the well-being of the tree. This practice can lead to the creation of unhealthy, unsustainable bonsai that are essentially a product of artificial manipulation rather than natural growth. Cultivation techniques embody the fundamental philosophies behind traditional and artistic bonsai. Traditional bonsai cultivation is a deeply patient and meticulous practice involving techniques like grafting, pruning, and soil management that aim to harmonize the tree's growth with its environment. It's a hands-on approach that nurtures a strong connection between the bonsai artist and their craft. Artistic bonsai, on the other hand, introduces a more interventionist approach with heavy reliance on chemical growth stimulants to force rapid development. This technique shifts the focus from understanding the tree as natural rhythms to manipulating it according to human desires, potentially diminishing the sense of wonder and spontaneity that defines traditional bonsai. The use of artificial stimulants can also have unintended consequences, leading to structural issues, pest infestations, or a loss of biodiversity within the bonsai's microecosystem. Aesthetics play a pivotal role in defining the bonsai experience. Traditional bonsai is celebrated for its understated elegance, which lies in the subtle balance between the tree's natural beauty and the artist's interventions. It's an aesthetic that invites contemplation and appreciation for the small details often overlooked in everyday life. Artistic bonsai, with its focus on dramatic shapes and larger-than-life appearances, offers a stark contrast to this traditional aesthetic. While some may find the bold, unconventional shapes appealing, it is important to consider whether this departure from traditional aesthetics diminishes the very qualities that have made bonsai so enduring. The unconventional shapes and rapid growth may attract attention, but they also run the risk of overshadowing the more subtle beauty that traditional bonsai seeks to preserve. Market trends highlight the broader cultural shifts influencing bonsai. The popularity of artistic bonsai reflects a growing preference for instant gratification and a fascination with the extraordinary. In a world where digital imagery dominates, the hyper-stylized bonsai may seem more intriguing than the more understated traditional forms. However, this trend may be indicative of a broader disconnect from nature and a prioritization of spectacle over subtlety. As bonsai become increasingly commercialized and stylized, it's crucial to ask whether the pursuit of novelty is overshadowing the timeless elegance that has defined this art form for centuries. The allure of the dramatic and unusual may drive current market trends, but it remains to be seen whether this will lead to a lasting appreciation for bonsai or a fleeting fascination that quickly fades. Underlying philosophies offer a deeper understanding of the motivations and intentions behind traditional and artistic bonsai. Traditional bonsai is rooted in philosophies like wabi-sabi, which finds beauty in imperfection and asymmetry. This approach values the natural flow of growth and the interplay between the tree and its environment. Artistic bonsai, on the other hand, may reflect a more anthropocentric perspective, where the tree is primarily a canvas for human expression and personal fulfillment. This approach prioritizes the artist's creative vision over the tree's inherent beauty and natural processes. Ultimately, the bonsai philosophy most widely practiced will shape the future direction of this art form. If there's a collective shift away from the natural and towards the artificial, bonsai as we know it may cease to exist. In conclusion, while artistic bonsai may offer an exciting departure from tradition, it's crucial to assess its impact on the integrity and longevity of this ancient art form. By understanding the potential consequences of overusing growth stimulants in 10 critical dimensions, we can better appreciate the challenges and complexities of preserving the essence of bonsai. Let us know your thoughts on this topic in the comments below. Do you think the use of growth stimulants is damaging the art form of bonsai? Or do you see it as a natural evolution of an ancient practice? Your thoughts matter, and we value your input in shaping future episodes. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if you found this content valuable. Together, we can ensure that the legacy of bonsai continues to thrive for generations to come.